Hello YouTube, this is Gray Vendor and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. In this episode we're going to be 100% completing the second mission, the underbelly of Chapter 1, a missing hero in the Contamination Heroic event quest. So let's jump in here. Now I can actually substitute some of these guys out because the Alliance quest is finally over. So we're going to put Daredevil in place of Scarlet Witch, which gives us our bonus with Superior Iron Man of 25% crit damage, which is absolutely amazing. I'm going to substitute out Star-Lord for Ultron and Iron Fist for Doctor Strange. Which is pretty, it's a pretty amazing team actually if you look at it. You know, I really want to see what Magneto does in this group too, and that's going to lower my total rating. 16,297. 16,289 actually. So that's 289. No, it doesn't lower it by that much. But I want to see what Magneto's like in a group. Because I'm actually considering Magneto for my next rank 4. Ever since the update, he's actually pretty awesome. So let's go in here and hit this up and see what he's like. Well, I mean, you're not... Go in here and see what he's like. What am I talking about? He's not really good. You're not going to get a good feel for him in the very beginning anyway, so. Not in these kind of missions. Not up against characters like that. Maybe once we get closer to the end, we'll get kind of a feel of what he's like going up against higher level champions, but it's not going to be a big deal on this one anyway. I like the magnetize too that he's got. Obviously magnetize doesn't work on every single champion, but I just ran right into that one. But it works on characters that have or rely on metal objects, which is a lot of champions in the game. And I think it's a 40% reduced accuracy on special attacks for that. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. It's a pretty good update for him. And his fight style is a lot better now. I didn't honestly have a problem with his fight style to begin with. I thought he was a good champion regardless. He kind of had a mechanic feel to him. But so did, well, so does Steel, because he hasn't been changed or anything. But Hulkbuster's the same way. Kind of got a mechanic feel to it, and it's kind of got a flow. But it doesn't really bother me any. It wasn't that big of a deal. But I like him. I like Magneto. Hulkbuster, not so much, but I do like Hulkbuster. He's just not like my top choice. Now, as far as techs go, he's probably like ranked second as far as my favorite. So, but he won't be going. He won't be going to rank 4 because he's not awakened. If next one, maybe the next one, and I've got, I think Ultron's about the only other one I have awakened, so. I don't like, if I have a choice between taking awakened or non-awakened champions to rank 4, I'm obviously going to be taking the awakened ones. Even though some awakened abilities really aren't the best in the world anyway. Or absolutely do nothing for the character. Kind of like Hawkeye. My Hawkeye's sitting at signature ability 81. But hemorrhage hardly ever hits. So I really don't understand it. Get ambushed right again. every ambush so far has been electro. And it's twice. Just wondering if we got to deal with this the entire time. If there's going to be more of them. Because this is definitely the longest path in here. I mean, it's not like super long compared to some of the other ones we've done, but it's definitely the longest path. And we've already looked at all the dialogue from this, so we're good to go. I'm not going to worry about anything now. Looks like this path has a lot more of the newer champions in it too. So I think the next one's Moon Knight. So we went up against, or we're getting ready to go up against Black Suit Spider-Man, Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, what do you want to call him? I like the new celestial glitter that Doctor Strange is throwing around whenever he does moves now. I don't know if you actually got a good look at it in that fight or not, but there's a lot of glitter that's coming off of him. Or celestial particles or something to that effect. Hopefully our Magneto doesn't get dropped too much before we get to the end of this one. Which, I mean, even if he does, we can use some items on him because we're in the item use event right now. So any little bit helps. I think we've got like 6 more rewards that we can claim. So it'd probably do some good to actually use some of those. Considering they go bad anyway over a certain time. No, we're about halfway through it now. Yeah, Star-Lord's a good choice. I really like Star-Lord though. A lot of people I know like Ultron a ton, but Star-Lord is my absolute favorite tech. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of his fight style and his signature ability is absolutely amazing, or just the fact that I enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy movies so much, which I don't think that's really the case because I'm not a real big fan of Rocket Raccoon, so. And I absolutely loved Rocket in the movie. Just not a big fan of him in the game because his health is absolutely crap. I have noticed though with playing through this one a couple of times. I mean, obviously we don't record everything on this. I just show you guys the first run through and then the last run through, so you get to see the major rewards that we get out of it. But even though the main boss here, Winter Soldier, is lower level than a lot of my characters, notice that they've actually buffed them a lot more in this story event than they have previously in the past. So it kind of gives you a little bit more of a challenge, especially if you have lower level champions. Obviously, I don't have that issue right now, but I'm guessing if he's kind of a jump off base point for what's to come in this, that things are going to get a little bit harder and it's going to be a little bit more challenging. And I don't go into these and like do a little look at them, see what it's going to take to beat them before I start recording. I just jump into it so you guys kind of get the real deal feel of it. And if I mess up, you guys can see me mess up. I'm not afraid to show you guys that. I'm not afraid at all of that. It's not a big deal. Like right there. I mean, Colossus actually got his butt whooped a lot more. because I was using Colossus before this, but I think the Magnetize is helping with his not stunning us as much because of his metal arm. But that's going to be into that one. Let's check out our rewards. Found rewards, quest exploration rewards, and chapter exploration rewards. Looked like the chapter exploration was just a crystal. I don't know. But yeah, I got 15 units, 375 premium hero crystal shards, and 1 premium hero crystal. So overall, not too bad on the rewards. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links will be in the description below. And as always, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.